ACCUPLACER QAS review. Question 1. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a campus bookstore, a learner completes a method minus selection task, which expression is equivalent to x caret 4 / x caret 2, for x is not equal to 0. Option A, x caret 6, option B, x caret 2, option C, x caret 8, option D, x caret minus 2. The correct answer is option B, x caret 2. For division with the same non-zero base, subtract the denominator exponent from the numerator exponent. Common repeated factors cancel from the quotient. Adding exponents would apply to multiplication instead. Question 2. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a small bakery, a learner completes an error minus analysis task. Evaluate 2x plus 8 / 4 when x equals 0. Option A, 8. Option B, 2. Option C, 4. Option D, 101. The correct answer is option B, 2. Substitute for the variable and simplify the entire numerator first. Then divide the complete numerator by the denominator. Dividing only one term ignores that the fraction bar groups the numerator. Question 3. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a tutoring center, a learner completes a concept minus comparison task. For x equals 6, do minus 4, minus 9x plus 12, and 36x plus minus 48 have the same value? Option A, no, the first is larger. Option B, no, the second is larger. Option C, only when x equals 0. Option D, yes. The correct answer is option D, yes. The second expression is obtained by distributing the outside factor across both terms. Substitution confirms that both forms produce the same value for the given input. Equivalent expressions remain equal for every permissible input, not only for 0. Stressed about your ACCUPLACER? We can take ACCUPLACER for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a community garden, a learner completes a calculation check. A service charges a $12 fee plus $6 per hour. If the total is $30, how many hours were used? Option A, 5. Option B, 3. Option C, 7. Option D, 18. The correct answer is option B, 3. Subtract the fixed fee from the total before finding the hourly portion. Divide the remaining cost by the per minus hour rate. Dividing the full total treats the fixed fee as though it were an hourly charge. Question 5. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a construction crew, a learner completes a reasoning check. What happens to an inequality symbol when both sides are multiplied by a negative number? Option A, it stays unchanged. Option B, it becomes an equal sign. Option C, the inequality reverses. Option D, the inequality has no solution. The correct answer is option C, the inequality reverses. Multiplication by a negative number reverses order on the number line. The comparison symbol must reverse to preserve a true statement. Leaving the symbol unchanged can turn a true inequality into a false one. Question 6. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a medical clinic, a learner completes a definition minus in minus context task. Table x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, y equals 0, 3, 6, 9. What is the slope? Option A, 0. Option B, minus 3. Option C, 101. Option D, 3. The correct answer is option D, 3. Compare the change in y for equal changes in x. A constant first difference divided by the x minus step gives the slope. The starting y minus value is the intercept rather than the rate. Question 7. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a delivery company, a learner completes an application task. Table x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, y equals minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, minus 12. Which equation represents the relationship? Option A, y equals 3x plus minus 3. Option B, y equals minus 3x minus 3. Option C, y equals minus 3x plus minus 3 plus 1. Option D, y equals minus 3x plus minus 3. The correct answer is option D, y equals minus 3x plus minus 3. Use equal x minus steps to find the constant change in y, which is the slope. The y minus value paired with x equals 0 is the intercept. Switching slope and intercept does not reproduce the table. Question 8. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at an online retailer, a learner completes a strategy minus selection task. How many solutions does y equals 2x plus minus 1 and y equals 2x plus 1 have? Option A, 1 solution. Option B, infinitely many solutions. Option C, no solution. Option D, 2 solutions. The correct answer is option C, no solution. The lines have equal slopes but different intercepts. They are parallel and never meet, so no ordered pair satisfies both equations. Equal equations would instead give infinitely many solutions. Are you looking for ACCUPLACER actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access ACCUPLACER study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get ACCUPLACER answer key today. Question 9. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a phone service plan, a learner completes a representation check if f, x, equals minus 5x plus minus 4 and f, x, equals minus 44, what is x? Option A, minus 44, option B, minus 40, option C 8.8, option D 8. The correct answer is option D, 8. Set the algebraic rule equal to the stated output. Use inverse operations to isolate the input variable. The function value is an output, not automatically the input. Question 10. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a science laboratory, a learner completes a final minus verification task. A jar has 11 red and 3 blue marbles. What is the probability of not selecting red? Option A 3/14, option B 11/14, option C 3/11, option D 14/3. The correct answer is option A 3/14. With only red and blue marbles, not red means blue, divide the number of blue marbles by the total number of marbles. A complement still uses the complete sample space as the denominator. Question 11. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a public library, a learner completes a reverse minus reasoning task. Independent events A and B have probabilities 2/5 and 4/5. What is P, A and B? Option A 8/25, option B 6/5, option C 22/25, option D 17/25. The correct answer is option A 8/25. For independent events, the probability of both occurring is the product of their probabilities. Independence means the occurrence of one does not change the other. Adding probabilities is appropriate for certain or situations instead. Question 12. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a museum exhibit, a learner completes a modeling task. What is the median of 24, 10, 26, 22, 13, 4, 6? Option A 13, option B 15, option C 22, option D 26. The correct answer is option A 13. Arrange the data from least to greatest before locating the center. With an odd number of values, the median is the single middle observation. Using the original order can select the wrong value. Question 13. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a school fundraiser, a learner completes a unit minus analysis task. A line of best fit has positive slope. What happens to predicted y as x increases? Option A. The predicted y minus value decreases. Option B. The prediction stays constant. Option C. The predicted y minus value increases. Option D. The slope becomes 0. The correct answer is option C. The predicted y minus value increases. A positive slope means the fitted line rises from left to right. Larger inputs correspond to larger predicted outputs. The intercept affects the starting level but not this direction. Question 14. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a recycling program, a learner completes a boundary minus case check. What is the area of a square with side length 4 units? Option A 16, option B 8, option C 64, option D 101. The correct answer is option A 16. A square is a rectangle with equal length and width. Multiply the side length by itself. Multiplying by 4 gives perimeter rather than area. Question 15. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a sports league, a learner completes a pattern minus recognition task. A right triangle has legs 3 and 4. What is the hypotenuse? Option A 5, option B 7, option C 1, option D 12. The correct answer is option A 5. For a right triangle, the sum of the squares of the legs equals the square of the hypotenuse. Square both legs, add, and take the positive square root. Adding the leg lengths directly does not account for the right minus angle geometry. Question 16. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a fitness center, a learner completes a data minus interpretation task. Which difference is represented by October 11th minus 3/4? Option A 73/44, option B 7/15, option C minus 7/44, option D 7/44. The correct answer is option D 7/44. Rewrite the fractions with a shared denominator before subtracting. Subtract only the adjusted numerators and keep the common denominator. Reversing the order changes the sign, while subtracting denominators separately is not a valid fraction rule. Question 17. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a hiking club, a learner completes a misconception check. Each notebook costs $41.80. How much do 5 notebooks cost before tax? Option A 46.8, option B 167.2, option C 209, option D 8.36. The correct answer is option C, 209. The same unit price applies to every notebook, so multiply the price by the quantity. Keeping 2 decimal places preserves standard currency notation. Adding the number of items to the price does not represent repeated cost. Question 18. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a coffee shop, a learner completes a multi-step setup task. How far is minus 28 from 0 on the number line? Option A, minus 28, option B 29, option C 28, option D 101. The correct answer is option C, 28. Distance from 0 is measured with absolute value. Distance cannot be negative, so the sign of the original number does not affect the magnitude. Keeping a negative sign would describe direction rather than distance.
Stressed about your FCLE? We can take FCLE for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done.
Question 19. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a city bus route, a learner completes a result minus estimation task. Evaluate 7, 9 plus 5, minus 9. Option A 89, option B 59, option C 12, option D 35. The correct answer is option A, 89. Evaluate the sum inside the parentheses before applying the outside multiplication. Subtract the final term only after the grouped product has been found. Distributing to only one term or moving the subtraction inside the group changes the expression. Question 20. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a theater group, a learner completes a symbolic minus reasoning task. Which ratio is equivalent to 7:11 when both terms are multiplied by 8? Option A 15:19, option B 56:11, option C 56:88, option D 7:88. The correct answer is option C, 56:88. Equivalent ratios are created by multiplying or dividing both terms by the same non-zero factor. Apply the scale factor to each part of the comparison. Changing only one term or adding the factor does not preserve proportionality. Question 21. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a campus bookstore, a learner completes a real minus world transfer task. A car uses 16 gallons of fuel to travel 560 miles. Which unit rate describes its fuel efficiency? Option A 0.029 miles per gallon, option B 35 miles per gallon, option C 8,960 miles per gallon, option D 544 miles per gallon. The correct answer is option B, 35 miles per gallon. Fuel efficiency in miles per gallon places miles in the numerator and gallons in the denominator. Divide the distance by the fuel used to compare the trip with 1 gallon. Reversing the units would describe gallons per mile instead. Question 22. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a small bakery, a learner completes a solution minus validation task. A recipe uses 3/2 cups of flour for 6 servings. How many cups are needed for 14 servings at the same rate? Option A 19/2, option B 7/2, option C 9/14, option D 21. The correct answer is option B, 7/2. Set up equal ratios with cups over servings in both fractions. Multiply by the ratio of new servings to original servings to scale the ingredient amount. Adding the change in servings assumes a 1 minus to minus 1 relationship that is not given. Question 23. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a tutoring center, a learner completes a comparison minus of minus methods task. Increase 482 by 25%. Option A 507, option B 602.5, option C 120.5. Option D 361.5. The correct answer is option B, 602.5. Convert the percent to a decimal and find that portion of the original value. Add the increase to the original, or multiply the original by 1 plus the decimal rate. Reporting only the percent amount omits the starting value. Question 24. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a community garden, a learner completes a quantitative minus claim check. How many years will $500 take to earn $60 at 3% simple interest? Option A 5, option B 4, option C 3, option D 0.12. The correct answer is option B, 4. Rearrange the simple minus interest formula to isolate time. Divide the interest by the product of principal and decimal rate. Adding the principal and rate in the denominator mixes unlike quantities. Question 25. In an ACCUPLACER review focused on QAS review at a construction crew, a learner completes a test-day decision task. How many feet are in 9 yards? Option A, 3.00 feet. Option B, 12 feet. Option C, 108 feet. Option D, 27 feet. The correct answer is option D, 27 feet. 1 yard is equivalent to 3 feet. Multiply the yard count by 3 to express the same length in smaller units. Using 12 confuses feet minus to minus inches with yards minus to minus feet.